Alrighty, how's everybody doing today? Um, we are going live. If I can ever get the camera working, there we are. So, yeah, I figured I would just go ahead and do something real quick. I don't know, why not? I enjoy doing these. I don't know if anybody enjoys watching them, but I enjoy doing them, and that's why I started doing these in the first place. That's why you never hear those three words from me, because it's not about that. Um, Interaction is welcome if you guys want to. I mean, I see there's some regular viewers of some kind. By all means. Or maybe the people just tuning in and dropping out. I don't know. Either way, um, this one I just decided to do because I was out there in the living room. I've been doing some, not recording today, but I've been doing recording recently and getting a lot of stuff kind of done and worked on and stuff. Kind of orchestrating the ideas in my head, getting things together for me. You know how I'm going to process everything as far as the music goes, but also as far as life goes, and it all comes down to again like a self, knowing who you are, and if you don't know who you are, then really what's the point of doing anything that you do? To live as someone else? What's the point of that? I mean, Chris Cornell did say it best that to be yourself is all that you can do, even if yourself is a copycat. Not everybody was designed to be a pioneer. Kurt, Chris, Mark Lanigan, several others were designed to be pioneers. Other people are designed to do their own thing and make their own way. Like I make my own way. You know, I do what I do. I do what I want to do when I want to do it. I mean, I had to pay a heavy price, but I do what I want to do when I want to do it. I have an AFib uh, heart condition that acts up whenever it feels like it. You know, no real warning, no real reason. It could be that I have some problems with my neck. I'm thinking that it may be like a pinched nerve in my neck that's interrupting the signal, you know, from my brain down. It's just like when my neck hurts really bad, it seems like one, I have worse panic attacks, and two, I have a lot more chest pains and heart skips. It's like right at the base of my skull. There's really one bad one, and there's one right between the two, between my shoulder blades. And they feel connected, and they hurt. They hurt really bad, like all the time, which is why they basically had me on so many opiates, because physical therapy was doing nothing. I mean, it was doing nothing for this. And yeah, so it also led me to believe that it might be with my neck, as there was um, and it felt ridiculous afterwards. Like I just felt whatever. But so I'm going in. I have a male physical therapist, and they go to do, you know, they do massage there, and I was like, cool, man. This dude was like, I mean, I like deep tissue is what I kind of need for my neck and back, and strong hands is good. This dude was pretty big. I was like, cool, man, whatever. I don't care. 'Cause I don't, no, there's anything wrong with that. I just don't care, you know? But I was like laying on my back, and he was doing like a thing like between my shoulder blades. I'm like, man, that's awesome, because it's helping like right between my shoulder blades to pick that up and kind of like move muscles around. And he kind of started getting up, and he got like right around here. Ugh, yeah, there's a big tension right there. And he started pushing on something. And as soon as he did, my heart just started freaking out, and I sat up. I'm like, oh fuck, I don't like. Are you okay? I'm like, my heart is doing weird. I don't, I, you know, like I was having like problem breathing. I was like, I got to go. And I was like, I really hope it didn't look like he hit my spot. And I'm like, oh God, the gay agenda's got me, because I mean I went back. It's not a problem with that, but it's just like, you know, it's something in my neck. It just hit. I don't know if it hit some of the place where they were beating me up and it triggered a panic attack. You know, I don't know if it hit like the nerve that's actually the one that is causing all of this, and like by loosening up the muscle caused the neck to. That's why it's all tense right now. Is because it's stressing to keep that fucking thing off there. Says if it goes down, it's gonna and shut off the nerve. You know, that won't be good. For me, it'd be great for everybody else because then no more of these stories or videos, huh? None of my screaming and yelling, talking about negative time. But for me, it would be less than ideal. Of course, it could just be me trying to hopefullize the fact that I have a heart condition that may kill me someday. Well, will kill me someday. And could kill me in my sleep if I have like a AFib in the middle of the night, not even doing anything. Just laying there in the middle of the night, going to AFib and never wake up. Possible. So, I'm on disability because it's going to last 12 months or until my death. So, I'm on disability, so I do what the fuck I want to do when I want to fucking do it. Especially when I was on those painkillers, it's kind of hard to go to work on heroin, basically. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, should I go through the list again? For fuck's sake, man. Just a laundry list of opiates. And, there's got to be, I know there's a better way to do it. There's got to be a better way to do it. They instead of trying to make like a stronger opiate or a better painkiller, here's the problem. Bioavailability. And if you know any opiate users or addicts, you probably know a minor chemist. we get into, I mean, you kind of learn that shit pretty quickly. For some odd reason, we swim. So, anyways, bioavailability. When I would take my OxyContin, which was a 40 milligram, twice daily, it was a 30. Sorry, the oxymorphone was a 40. That's why I got the 30s plus the 10 the 4 Percocet 10s. So the OxyContin, I would take a 30 milligram, and of which I think the bioavailability was like, it was really pathetic. It was like 10% by mouth, which I never did anything wrong. I didn't because it's 100% certain other ways. There's 100%. So if you're getting like 10% of that, and it's pretty fucking rad, especially when you combine with the like 10 Percocet every 10 milligram Percocet every 4 hours, and 2 tramadol every 4 hours, 50 milligram tramadol, and 1 clonazepam, and 1 baclofen every 4 hours. But instead of giving me a 30 milligram, why not create a medication that helps with the bioavailability before it enters the system, or something that increases, like they know that grapefruit juice increases the bioavailability. I know that because, like I said, every opiate user you know is a minor chemist. I know that shit. I know what shit will help to increase, and I know that Tylenol helps. So why not make something that's going to help with the bioavailability, so that way you don't have to give me 30 milligrams. I can't. There's no way for me to use 30 milligrams or to piss out 30 milligrams, since I'm only going to get about 10 milligrams anyways. So you give me a 10 milligrams and I get the full 10 milligrams. Or you give me like a 15 milligrams and I get the full 10 milligrams. Only seems smart, doesn't it? Because then by increasing the bioavailability, you have way more room to go. At a 30, you can only go from a 30 to a 40. But I'm only getting 10. No, I can go 3 times a day. But shit, 40? 3 times a day to get 30 milligrams. Why am I the one doing this shit, man? Why am I the one coming up with this shit? You guys come up with something that makes it where people can't shoot it, and I applaud that. If you try to break it up at all, it releases a neutralizer. Smart. Now why didn't you do that with the new one you just released? You already know the problem. Why didn't you incorporate that into there? Because you wanted it to get on the street. Don't fuck with me. I know when I know a scam. Don't try to fucking scam a scammer. You don't try and scam a scammer, dude. And you turned all of us druggies into scammers when you got us hooked on your fucking opiates. I'm not saying I didn't go willingly. I didn't say that. I didn't say I didn't get off willingly. I got off of them willingly. No one had to kick me off. I'm having trouble with the tramadol because it has a serotonin boost, and I've had sadness since I was 7, man. I've been sad since I was 7 because this world's just been depressing me that long. That's how long I've been feeling like this. Since I was 7. Actually, probably since I was like 5 or 6. Alone. And why can't people just figure out the most simple, basic shit? By 7 years old, by 2nd grade, I was reading, writing, comprehending on a 12th grade level. And my math was on 11th grade level because I didn't give a shit. Fucking hate math. And I still got 11th grade level. So, I mean, one of the only ways to get to know yourself is to spend time with yourself. And when you've been alone since you've been 5, you get to know yourself. You get to know who you are, what you're about, what things you're into, what things you're not into, which direction your compass does and does not point. At least I know. It's always pointing north. Like I said, since I was like 5, dude. First time I saw a picture of an adult naked woman, my body's like, I don't know what that is, but I know what I like it. I know that I like it. So those girls grew up into those type of, yeah, the girls are not icky. I don't know what these fucking guys are talking about. I hear you guys saying girls are icky, girls are gross, got cooties. You can get those cooties all the fuck over me. Sure, I'll play fucking Barbie. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, no, I get Ken doesn't say a whole lot. He just sits there and hangs out. I just want to look at you while you play. Fuck, I don't give a shit. Fucking beautiful. God damn. Icky my ass. But I've always been a fucking gentleman. I just like women. What the fuck's wrong with that? I like to think that my parents would be proud of the person I've become. I think I'm a pretty decent person. I'm a decent human being. And like Yeshua said, there's no one good but God. And I'm neither one of those. I mean, Yeshua didn't mess up at all. And God was just born perfect. And unproud of it because he is. Like he said, tell them that I am sent you. Not tell them the most glorious God on high, not, the God of all. It just happens to be fact, man. I'm sorry. I don't care. But I am. They'll know what it means. I'll make sure they know what it means. You know how little pride it takes that you can walk on water? Or have your son walk on water. You can have him walking into water, fish, loaves, and then die. When you could get yourself down from there. To walk on the water or some of the clouds, you could crack the fucking sky if you wanted to. Literally. I think he had enough faith to do that. If he had enough faith to walk on water, I think those nails his hands could have just been like unbreakable. So how were we all tonight? The Antichrist is nestled in the White House. Elania, the false prophet, is, busy at work. Doing his wicked work. Your stage is all set. The table is ready. We're just waiting on the host. It should be long any time now, man. It's I'm pretty sure. I know I feel it. I don't know if anybody. I've heard other people say they feel it. As far back as 2020, my cousin Abby said she felt it. That it's coming. The end's coming. Maybe it was 2022. No. No, it was 2020. That was the one in the EP. But I mean, a lot of people just feel like something's amiss, and I wouldn't doubt that at least some Trump supporters out there are like, winning should feel better than this. Why doesn't this doesn't when your person wins, it shouldn't feel like this. Other ones, like the people, I think they're in Ohio or something like that, they're realizing that one of the executive orders that Trump is rescinding is the infrastructure, one of those things. But it's like it's helping a lot of farmers get water, and the same people that were like, "What's Biden ever done for me?" You know what Biden's never done for you? Spike the ball in your face. They kind of make you, because like you keep saying like, "What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? What have you done?" And like, if you stopped waiting for me to tell you what I've done, and like watch what I'm going to do, like I said I was going to do. If you don't just wait for the headline, see, that's what you guys are doing, and Trump knows that. So you're just waiting for the headline. He's just there to cut the ribbon. He has no interest in the actual foundation laying, the going to the building, going inside of the building. He's interested in the naming of the building and cutting the ribbon and looking like he had something to do with it. He likes taking the credit. And the world leaders are finding out. They're realizing, one, want to get on his good side? Compliment the narcissistic fuck, and you will be his best friend. Kim Jong-un and him fell in love. I wonder if Kim Jong-un happened to tell him he's smart. I wonder if Vladimir Putin told him he's smart. He went on TV and said that I like Vladimir Putin. He says I'm a very smart guy, so I mean he's got to be smart. That's your guy. That's the president of the United States right now. And they're giving him enough rope. You guys have fucked around. And you won't shut up. Unless you find out. You won't stop. You will not stop with the South will rise again. If they were to take Trump out of office and say it was illegal, you guys would fight and argue. Oh, how unfair. If he were to be put down, he'd be martyred. You guys would use him as an excuse for why you must attack. It's just really sad and pathetic how pathetic you are. How pathetic, predictable, nonsensical, uninformed, manipulatable. It's sad. It's sad. The same people that sit there and tell you how, when you try to, they'll sit there and they'll give you their version of what they think things are going and what's going on. You know, they'll rattle off their like conspiracy theory or whatever, and they got all the time in the world to hear that, and then if you agree, they'll continue to talk with you. But if you actually start laying out the policy that led to the events that happened, what goes on, suddenly, like, I just don't really follow politics, Oh, then why did you open your fucking mouth, and why did you have a fucking opinion, and why did you take your stupid ass down to the polls and vote, since you don't pay attention to politics? That's politics, motherfucker. Voting is politics. So not paying for it is like you don't know if you're voting to put dynamite up your butthole. You literally don't, because you don't pay attention. But he's got an R or a D in front of their name. So that's for me. Because that just sums me up completely. Well, I don't know, but I know they're good people. Oh, the child molesters. On both sides. The child molesters, the friends of Jeffrey Epstein, the immoral, the fucking easily corruptible for a pocket full of cash. The unintelligent like Brent Wayne Mullins up there, knowing that Trump pardoned 1,600 convicted insurrectionists after saying that they're going to review, and having the vice president come out and say they're going to review. And of course, none of the ones that were violent towards police are going to get out. And then Trump just wipes it all out by saying, nope, complete clemency, all 1,600. Nope, all 1,600, complete clemency. One gets out and says he's going to go get a gun. Well done. Well done. Others have been arrested. One was shot and killed because he had an arsenal of guns in his back. Probably because he was probably floating high. Whatever I do, Trump's going to pardon me, so it doesn't matter. I can shoot a fucking cop in the face. I can do whatever I want to do, and Trump's going to pardon me. He pardoned me for Jan 6, and I beat a cop in the face with a flagpole. Therefore, I am immune because Trump is immune. That's why Elon doesn't give a fuck. That's why Elon's not stopping. That's why those people out there... Why? Hey, instead of questioning this fucking little piece of shit weasel fuck, he doesn't have an arm. He doesn't have a weapon. He's just outside. You're a congressperson. I get you don't punch them. But call your local police officer and say, hi, this is Senator so-and-so, and I'm being denied access to the Department of Education. I'm going to need a police officer here because there's about to be some very bad problems. The mob is getting bigger. You're going to want to send a lot of people soon. This guy has no right to block the door. I have every right and clearance to be in there. Elon Musk does not, so we're going to need you to arrest him for breaking the fucking law. You know why? Because if he does, it's going to be a federal offense. And everybody already knows that Trump's just going to pardon him. And that Trump's going to pardon him. And embarrassingly, he'll go back and start doing it again. And when he gets arrested again, embarrassingly, because of how much money he owes to Elon Musk, he will pardon him again. And then Elon Musk will go out there again and do it until he gets all the stuff he wants. And will continue to get presidential pardons. Because that's who the fuck the Republicans elected into office. Donald Jehoshaphat Antichrist Trump and his whore bride Melania Musk, Mr. and Mrs. Musk. You choose which one. I mean, Donald can be Mr. Mrs. I mean, he's the tough guy, right? He's the one that's like Rambo with a better beach body than, anybody. I wonder if you guys are ever going to open your eyes. If you'll ever see. or if it's just straight to hell. You know what I mean? Like it says there'll be a day of weeping and gnashing and wailing, or the gnashing of teeth. I think that's probably so. Yeah, I probably will take the blinders off, and you're gonna go. You're gonna see who you actually voted for, and that he's not some kind of Adonis. He's not. He is not intelligent. In fact, he's very, very dumb. He's blindingly on average. He is that's what's really, I think that's why you guys have a hard time believing you're being conned, because he is so stupid. But so stupid people still inherit money. And so what he did was get that loan of $1 million. He didn't turn it in, like bootstrap it or anything like that. He didn't ever have to pay it back. In fact, he got 15 million more from, or 14 million more from his dad, with just the casinos. So he's already got 15 million. Then when his dad passed, before his dad passed, he took power of attorney and then screwed the rest of his family out of any inheritance that his dad would have. Some are saying with his dad's help, that his dad agreed, which I wouldn't doubt, because Fred Trump was a piece of shit who defrauded the American government. Look it up. So you don't get cake from diarrhea batter. You get a diarrhea cake. And the apple doesn't fall far from the turd hole. And that's what you have. You have Friedrich Drumpf coming over here to avoid the draft in his country and to strike it rich in America. Well, he's not doing so good, so he wants to go back home. And they say, fuck you, you dodged the draft. You don't get to come home. Stay your fucking happy ass over there. So he goes from scam to scam, trying to find a way to make quick bucks. Then gold's found in Alaska, and everybody starts migrating up there. And so they have a whorehouse and a gambling den run by his grandmother. Look it up. Oh, that whole thing is a whole embarrassment, fucking debacle. They are not a family of winners. Then Fred Trump comes along. Senior, I guess. I don't know if it was Friedrich and then Fred. I don't know if Fred is actually, I don't know, but Donald Trump's dad. And he decides to defraud the GI Bill by promising housing for fucking incoming soldiers. But he's charging more than the buildings are costing, to the tunes of millions of dollars back then. Now he stored it in an account, I believe, so that way if he did get caught, which he did, he had to testify before Congress. Look it up. And pay the money back. Then he continued to scam and do other scams, including not renting to black people. And this is who's training Donald. The art of the scam. Apparently, I don't think the Fred Jr. was wanting to go along with it. Maybe he was, but then you get either you have your conscience starts hitting you, and or you don't think too much of it till your friends at school go, man, your dad's a piece of shit. I'm like, hey man, your dad stole millions of dollars from America, dude. The whole reason you're going to school, the whole reason you're here, you don't belong here with us. You're not. Your family isn't rich. Your family's a bunch of thieves. Oh, and we heard about your whorehouse prostitute grandmother. Fuck. And starts drinking to deal with the fact. Now he just wants to go out and boat and drink. He doesn't want to take over the dad's empire, which Donald, greedy ass piece of shit, who was probably being overlooked, starving for dad's affection because Fred Jr., you know what I mean? Fred Jr., Fred Jr. What about me? It's not fair. And look at his life now. Has the presidency twice, commits treason against his own country, gets the presidency back, and you know what? It's still not fair, because they won't let him have all the people that he wants, all the unqualified. It's only the American army. Oh, they have generals and stuff to handle that. For TV, we need a TV person. That's a problem. You guys never have a good TV person for the TV part of it. We need a TV person. Okay, then let a general be the goddamn general. And the liaison to the public is Pete Hegseth. No real power. He's like the Fox News reporter. He relays the message between the army chief, the army head, the very, very tip top. Since he's not good at public relations, and I would probably agree with that. That on that note, there probably needs to be a little bit more relations between the people and the different departments. But I wouldn't give it to Pete Hegseth anyways. Wife beater and drunk. I'll pass. I'll pass. I'll take Geraldo Rivera over that. I'll take a journal student straight out of fucking college who is still starry-eyed and believes in objectivism. Who wants to be the next fucking man, it's just Bob Woodward. Someone who can relate the message without having to relay it by the president to find out what the president thinks of what the message. He's the messenger for the military, not for the president. He's not a liaison to the president. The general, the head of the military, talks to the president in those terms of like what's classified, what's unclassified enough to talk about. The liaison gets a handle on and presents a face on it to the people, not a lying face, but a face to point to. Well, I will ask. We've got like a liaison. When the people have something to ask, they can put it on the liaison, who then can get directly to the general, who can get right back and be like, he answered me immediately. Okay, this is directly from his office. I will read it directly as he wrote it. Okay, Do not shoot me. Don't be mad at me. This is what he is saying. And have that interfering with that communication is treason to the country by changing the words, by lying. That's treason. By putting your own spin on it, by deciding to draw a Sharpie for the fucking map of where it goes when you're just lying out of your fucking ass and you're trying to cover up for the fact that you're a lying piece of shit. Treason. Why are you lying to the people? What goods does that serve? Aside from your own fucking ego, what point is there to do what you did? It was a days old map. All the projections had changed and none of them said they were what you said. None of them said what you said. And the new maps definitely didn't say what you said. And you just drew on it like you can just change reality. Again, he likes to show. He likes to pretend he has strength. He likes to act. He likes the ribbon cutting. He likes the pomp and the ceremony and people cheering his name. Anything having to do with getting his fucking hands dirty. No, I'll pass on that. Oh, how many stairs are this going to be? Jeez. Well, why don't we put an elevator in here? Well, because I'm the fittest president in the world, so I don't see why I have to take so many stairs. Trying to make me prove that I'm fit? No. You're just proving that you're fucking 80 years old, you fat piece of shit. Your face is not orange or tan. Look around his eyes. Look around the edges of his hair. That's his real color. Does it make America great again? Make Donald white again. Jesus Christ, man. You guys, oh, we're the ones of truth. Look at your flyers and shit. The ones that you didn't write on and misspell. One, more than likely they say made in China on them. If they're actual like printed signs. More than likely. And two, you have like Donald Trump holding a machine gun, riding a dinosaur, and you just love truth. And I couldn't believe it because I keep up with what the fuck's going on over there just to know how fucking sane you guys are. And you guys made a fucking dump truck go viral? Oh, and I'm trying to remember the Spike the Ball song of when Joe Biden won. Haha, you mad, you sad. The one taunting you guys for being so butthurt at being losers. You lost. And you know you lost. But I don't wanna. So you go down there and make up all this bullshit and then you fucking attack your own country because you love it so much. Just like the fucking people that left America and left the Union, including the Constitution. Those are the only true people that are true to America, right? Right? Because you're so true to the Constitution that you drew up your own. You're so loyal to the Bible that you only read the catechisms. You fucking morons. So fucking dumb. It hurts. It hurts. But, I mean, when you find out, because you're coming to the find out stage, we're only on week 3, starting week 3 of his presidency, and he's already harming the farmers. He's already locking people out of the Treasury, ending the Department of Education, which is great until school rolls around and then there's no teachers. And you still got to go to work. But your kids don't have a daycare. Nor do they have a shoot first, ready, shoot, aim. Yeah, we got rid of that DEI. Hey, how come there's no fucking vegetables in the supermarket? What the fuck's going on? What kind of supermarket is this? You don't have any vegetables. Yeah, well, get someone else to pick them. There is no one else. Can we get them back? They don't want to come back. They're working with another country that actually, China is actually helping them develop their country. So they're going to become part of BRICS. So all that manufacturing that we used to do in Mexico is now, which is why he wanted Panama Canal to stop BRICS from being able to use the Panama Canal in China and Brazil. China didn't have control of it, but he wanted control so he could stop China from. He wanted Greenland to box Canada in so Canada can't leave us. So we had manufacturing, cheap manufacturing in Mexico, as well as labor for the fields. And then we had oil in Canada, as well as minerals in Greenland. So his big Make America Great plan was war on our friends. Rather than ask them, hey man, I got this idea. I know we just negotiated that trade thing. But there's a way. We don't need China. We don't need India. And we don't need OPEC. Are you with me? Hey man, we're with you. Canada, we're with you. Mexico, we're with you. But you gotta fucking lax up on us being, you gotta lax up on us, man. We do all the work. Yeah, I'm realizing that now, and that's a big part of my plan. What do you got going, man? So we just trade with each other. We don't have to deal with the rest of the fucking, no one at all. You're gonna have to chill the fuck out. You're gonna have to chill the fuck out about being the best, man. Because you need us. If you were the best, you wouldn't need us. You're the richest. There's a difference. We'll admit you're the richest. The best. You guys don't even make anything anymore. I'd be willing to bet the threat on Canada, unless you have Greenland to box them in with Alaska on that side, that's an empty threat, because they'd be better off joining BRICS than dealing with us, because more than likely all the stuff they buy from us, most of the stuff they buy from us, we probably get made in China any fucking way. If China decides to put in a fucking port in Canada, like, look, we'll trade with you. If America won't trade, we'll trade with you. All the stuff we're going to send to America, we'll send to you. Oh, no, see, they're not buying it, so we can get rid of it more at the price of what we would have sold it. And we'll still turn a fucking profit. See, they give us about $1 per one, and then charge you guys 20. And we make a profit. So we'll sell them to you for $2 per one. You can sell them for fucking $10, and then you'll make still profit. Hell, you can become a wholesale retailer just like America was because we don't manufacture anything anymore. We're basically a wholesaler now. We have storage space and we store and drop ship and scream about how great we are. Where else have you been? Nowhere, but I know we're the best. Why? Because my fucking book tells me so and I don't think for myself. You see my flag pants? Dude, we're the shit. You see these sweet ass fucking mud flaps on my fucking truck? Yeah, Yosemite Sam's got flags in each hand. One's a rebel flag and the other one's the American flag, bitch. We're the best. Education. Did you see the truck nuts to go with Uncle Sam? Oh yeah, the flesh tone. I didn't get the other ones. I also got a black one just in case I want to put black one on there so I can eclipse my black nuts. Now I can actually say it. I've always wanted to say that. I'm telling you, we're the best. I got a Cobra stick shift. My fucking joypad is the fucking best on the market. Where from? China. Where? China. Where's your TV made? China. Where's your car? That's American. Is it? China. It's assembled here. Where are the parts made? China. What about your furniture? Assembled here. Made in China. What about those clothes you got on there? Oh, I've never checked. What about those sweet ass American flag pants you got? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. What about the American flag on your wall? Mm-mm. No. I know that's made here. It has a tag. You can go right now and look. It has a tag. You know, while you're at it, look at Mr. America First. Why is Ivanka getting all of her shit made in China? Why does she have patents over in China? America First. And this is since him taking the White House the first time. After Kellyanne Conway trying to hawk Ivanka Trump products from the press stadium's podium. Emoluments. That's why you guys are always angry, because the rules only apply when you're the recipient of dissatisfactory results. Then we got to break out the rule book. Then we got to make sure that everything's by the book. Other than that, I don't pay attention. I don't really pay attention. I don't, statutes and all that stuff. That's for police to worry about. I mean, if you want to call the cops, we can call the cops. But that's a whole other thing. But I don't want to, it's just, I just don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. But I do know Joe Biden's a pedophile. How do you know that? I feel it. You feel it? feel it. Couldn't be the constant loop on Fox News repeating pedophile, Democrats, Democrats, pedophile, pedophile, Democrats, Democrats, pedophile. Please don't look at us and our real fact that we are really touching people and we're friends with Jeff Epstein, very, very close friends with Jeff Epstein. Please don't look at that. Look at the pedophiles on their side. If we point to their pedophiles, you won't be looking at our pedophiles. We're pedophiles over there. They got pedophiles. We don't have pedophiles. We have pedophiles, but we don't have pedophiles. They have pedophiles. So we're like the Catholic Church. We don't have pedophiles. What? They have pedophiles, we don't have pedophiles. We have pedophiles, they don't have pedophiles. We're like in the Catholic Church, we don't have pedophiles because we tell the people we don't have pedophiles. We do have pedophiles, but we don't have pedophiles. We don't have pedophiles because we get sick by pedophiles. Then we don't have pedophiles, so we don't have pedophiles, so we don't have pedophiles. I thought you died, Micro Machine Man. Way to go. I guess the only other job we could do is those ending those how you can get rectal cancer and diarrhea from medicine that's supposed to help your diabetes, or how you might get like liver spots from the medicine that's supposed to help your eye sockets, or the one that's supposed to help with decongestion. You might cause gum bleeding. They're like, Ventura, enjoy your day. Get back to the way things life was. Some side effects may have. We love to take the time and tell you all about Ventura, but we rather you go and talk to your doctor. If you think Ventura is right for you, call today. Ask your doctor. I think I'm going to die. That's what I think. And you were talking way too fast. I think I'm going to die no matter what. I think are you selling anti-death? Because what? I got to ask about Ventura. Fuck. I think whatever it is, I think I got it. Because it feels like I'm dying every day. Not like a lot, but it's like every day I'm a little bit more dead than I was yesterday. Does anyone else have that? I feel like I think it's happening to me. I'm not sure if anyone else has. I'd like to do a study. I need some blood work done to assert my assumptions upon the crowd. Oh, there's no need to go home. Oh, wait, no, it's De Bruyne Utra. Here, Popole Spokojnej Noche. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Got you a Christmas gift. Something real special. Just take off the top. And then take a look inside. It's a puppy. Come on. Don't be dirty. That's why I said don't shake the box. Remember 2 days ago I said don't shake the box. And never mind the whimpering inside the box. Remember that? I said that 2 days ago. Nothing? It's my dog in the box. My dog in a box, babe. I just love the sound of guitar, man. It's just a great sound. You know, just is. I love the way it sounds and the way it resonates, and each one has their own little characteristic. You know, which makes it like stand out in their own little thing. And each one, me and Mike were talking about that. Like each one makes you feel a certain way. Each sound makes you hear different stuff. It makes you write in a total different way. It's still six strings, but by for example, I mean just look at those. If you actually, I don't know if you can see, you can kind of tell. See how the headstocks? They're all sitting on the same podium. But look how the headstock. That one's taller than that one, and then that one. They all get shorter as it goes down. I was walking by earlier. I was like, oh crap! I kind of like I might be autistic because I just lined them up that way by nature. That's just what felt natural to me. And it wasn't until I was walking back there to like brush my teeth or something, and then as I was walking by, I was like, "Oh, cool! It goes down to." Did I do that on purpose or what? You know what I mean? This kind of one of those moments of like, I don't know. They've just been like that for a while. I can see myself being like the organizing type, you know, just. So I don't like super organize everything. Like I know where I leave my trash. If I left it on the floor, it's because I'm like, okay, I remember where that is. It's on the floor back there. So if you pick it up and move it, I don't know where it is. Don't touch my trash. Don't move my stash. You can smoke some of my hash. That's cool. That's fun. Oh crap! What time is it? I need to go flip the oil. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I need to flip the oil real quick and let it sit for about an hour. All right, I'm gonna head out. I gotta go make some oil. Well, make my oil nice and it should be nice and strong. I made that shit strong this time. I want.